I hate theater. Well, it's so disappointing, isn't it? You know what I do when I'm sitting in a darkened theater waiting for the show to begin? I pray. Oh, dear God, please let it be a good show. And let it be short. Oh, Lord in heaven, please. 2 hours is fine. 3 hours is too much. And please, I hate when those cell phones go off. Why can't they just make an announcement at the beginning of the show instructing the audience to turn their cell phones off? And please, God, keep the actors out of the audience. I didn't pay good money to have the fourth wall come crashing down around my ears. I just want a story and a few good songs that will take me away. I just want to be entertained. I mean, isn't that the point? Amen. You know, there was a time when people sat in darkened theaters and thought to themselves, what have George and Ira got for us tonight? Or can Cole Porter pull it off again? Can you imagine? Now it's please, Elton John, must we continue this charade? It used to be sitting there in the dark. You knew that when the show began, you would be taken to another world, a world full of color and music and glamour. Now you just wonder where the closest exits are, which happens to be in the rear where you came in and to the right through the kitchen doors. And you'd think to yourself, my God, when are they going to bring up those lights? My, how things have changed. Hello. How are we today? Good, nice. I'm feeling a little blue myself. A little anxious. A little sad that I should be feeling anxious at this age. You know, a little self-conscious anxiety resulting in non-specific sadness. A little state I like to call blue. Anyway, whenever I'm feeling this way, blue, I like to listen to my music. So I was going through my records, yes, records, and I was going to listen to Meredith Willson's The Music Man. I had a craving for a young Ronnie Howard. And then I said, no, let's have a real treat. Let's disappear into the decadent world of the 1920s, right? Where the champagne flowed and the caviar chilled and all the world was a party. Well, for the wealthy anyway. Anyway, I dug around and what did I find? But my favorite show, Gable and Stein's The Drowsy Chaperone. Remember? Music by Julie Gable, lyrics by Sidney Stein. It's a 2-record set, remastered from the original recording made in 1928. Featuring Beatrice Stockwell as the chaperone. Isn't she elegant? And this is a full 15 years before she became Dame Beatrice Stockwell. Let me read to you what it says on the back here. It says, mix-ups, mayhem, and a gay wedding. Of course, the phrase gay wedding has a different meaning now. But back then, it just meant fun. And that's just what this show is. Fun. So, would you indulge me? Would you let me play the record for you? Oh, I was hoping you'd say yes. Listen to that sound. I love that static. To me, that's the time of a time machine starting up. All right now, visualize. It's November 1928. You've just arrived at the doors of the Morosco Theater in New York City. It's very cold. Remember when it used to be cold in November? Not anymore. November's the new August now. It's global warming. We're all doomed. Anyway, it's very cold and a gentle gray sleet is falling from the sky, but you don't care because you're about to see a Broadway show. Listen.
It helps if you close your eyes. Isn't this wonderful? Oh, tea. Overtures. I miss them. They're a show's way of welcoming you to the show. Hello. Welcome. Your meal will be served shortly. In the meantime, would you like an appetizer? That's what an overture is, a musical appetizer. A poo-poo platter of tunes, if you will. What's that? Something new. Kind of rollicking. Sounds like a dance number. Maybe involving pirates. Don't worry, there are no pirates. Now here it comes. The moment it music, when music starts to build, and you know you're only minutes away from being transported. Oh, I'm so excited, I can hardly wait.
Yes, madam.
How do I look?
Oh, you look stunning, Mrs. Tottendale.
Oh, I do so love this dress. Oh, and it never goes out of style.
Oh, no, it's a miracle, madam.
My dress, my fancy dress. I don't know why I'm wearing it, I must confess. My dress, I love my dress. Would someone tell me why I put it on?
Yes, your dress, your fancy dress. 'Twas such a pleasure airing it, restoring and repairing it. God bless your dress, it's one fine dress. And I will tell you why you put it on. Oh, wedding bells will ring, oh, wedding bells will chime. Madam, you're the hostess, and it's happy wedding time.
Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will gong. Wedding bells will ring, and we will ding along. Your fancy dress, we're very, very glad you put it on.
Oh, wedding guests have come.
Wedding guests are here.
Wedding guests are at the door, and soon they will appear.
I'm Robert, the bridegroom. I'm here to marry Janet, that star of Celtic's Follies, whom I love a lot.
I'm George, that's George, his best man George. I'm honored to be doing what a best man ought. Ah, Mrs. Tottendale, now don't you worry. I have this whole wedding planned out. The key is organization, see? Each string represents a task yet to be completed. Pay the musicians, yell at the florist, book the minister. This whole wedding's gonna run like clockwork.
Oh, is there going to be a wedding?
Belching producer, I've lost my leading lady. I've gotta stop this wedding or I'm not worth squat.
I'm kidding, just kidding. I came with Mr. Belgic. I'll be a leading lady if I get my shot.
We're pastry chefs. We cross our hearts with pastry chefs. So thank
I'm Janet. Janet Vandergraaf, here to marry Robert Martin. Keeping up the life of glamour. Title on Emily. I'm the chaperone, chaperone of Janet Vandergraaf. Maid of honor, friend and confidant, and all that trust. Where's the wand?
But it's prohibition, madam.
Good thing I brought my own. Champagne makes me drowsy. It's really happening. Truly happening. All's happening. What is happening? I'm a Trix, the aviatrix of the sky. I'll circle through the stratus in my modern apparatus. I'm Trix, the aviatrix. I gotta fly. I'll see you when they tie the knots. Away,
All the guests have arrived. Up the stairs for ladies. Put together their bridegroom, a harried producer, jovial gangsters posing as pastry chefs, a Latin Lothario, a flaky Corrine, an aviatrix, what we now call a lesbian, and my favorite character, the Drowsy Chaperone. What more do you need for an evening's entertainment?
Surely happening.
Wasn't that wonderful? And we will ding along. I don't even know what that means. Well, I will lead you through this record the best that I can. Now, don't worry, it won't be difficult to follow. So, we begin with a welcome from the love-struck groom.
Well, I'd just like to thank you all for coming. I tell you, I must be one lucky fella. I mean, who would have thought that I, Robert Martin, would be marrying a glamorous showgirl, and that glamorous showgirl would be giving up a successful career to marry me, Robert Martin. Now, if it weren't for prohibition, I'd say, let's raise a glass
Here, here.
to Miss Janet Vandergraaf, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh, absolutely not.
Excuse me?
You can't see the bride the day of the wedding. It's bad luck.
I hope you heard that. That's the plot. Basically. Hang on for the ride.
Breakfast is served in the Arabian room.
Say, it's a little early to be drinking, isn't it?
I don't understand the question.
Listen, you keep Janet as far away from Robert as possible. You're the chaperone. That's your only job.
Aye, mein Captain. Oh, Robert, who's my little monkey?
I'm your little monkey.
All right. Come on. Get in.
Well,
Get in.
the bride and groom are whisked away, and we turn our attention to the B plot, which involves the producer.
Mr. Feltic,
Getting married and leaving show business.
Mr. Feltic,
Doesn't she know I have obligations?
Mr. Feltic, you don't need Janet no more. I can be be a leading lady. You said it yourself. I'm useless in the chorus.
For the last time, Kitty, you don't have what it takes.
But I've been taking lessons. Singing, acting, ballet.
Ballet?
Yeah, I'm pretty good too. Last week I auditioned for Swanee Lake.
A little annotation. Kitty and Felzig were a couple in real life, Jack and Sadie Adler. Now this a familiar comic construct, a stupid woman and her long-suffering companion. Well, she appears stupid at first, but in the end does something brilliant. It makes everyone wonder whether or not it was just an act. Well, the irony here was that Sadie actually was quite dumb. You see, Jack had to explain all the jokes to her, apparently. Still, she had a wonderful career on stage. You know, back then, the theater was the only place where stupid people could earn a decent living. This was long before reality television.
Kitty, I don't have time for this. I can stop this.
A penny for, Mr. Felzig.
Perhaps a nice profiterole.
Boys, I'm not hungry.
Oh, perhaps we could give you something else to chew on.
Yeah, something that ain't food.
What?
We can understand your confusion. Although we stand here before you in the guise of innocent pastry chefs, we are actually
And primarily,
employees of a certain individual
Certain individual?
a certain individual.
who happens to be the single biggest investor in Felzig's Follies. He has sent us here
As chefs.
to express his concerns about Miss Van de Graaf's impending nuptials.
Specifically,
That if she gets married and leaves the show,
there
ain't no show.
Say, don't I know you?
No, you don't.
Have you ever spent any time in Toledo?
Have you ever spent any time in a coma?
No. But I got a cousin in Seattle.
Oh, jeez.
Kitty, boys, tell your boss the wedding's never gonna happen. You have my word on it.
Oh, we'll take your word all right.
But to go back on that word would be a recipe for disaster. Am I making myself perfectly clear?
One can only hope.
You gotta be kidding me.
A trifle much?
Don't taunt with me.
Boys, you can drop the pastry chef routine.
Alas, we ganache.
We're on the lamb.
Lamb's an entree, you macaroon.
The pastry chefs were played by interchangeable vaudeville duo, the Tall brothers, John and Peter Tall. They were born Abram and Mendel Moslaskowitz, but were renamed at Ellis Island by a sarcastic immigration official. They were an early example of your typical Broadway gangster, full of wordplay and stylized movement. Not very intimidating. Unless you find dancers intimidating, which I do, but for reasons that would be inappropriate to the situation.
We'll leave it up to you there, Mr. Felzig. In the meantime, feel free to browse the dessert carousel.
Try the Toledo surprise.
It's to die for.
Mr. Felzig, they're gangsters from Ohio.
Very perceptive. Now go powder your face. Oh, I gotta stop this wedding, but how? Oh, Lord in heaven, how? How?
I always thought that moment was a little overplayed. Well, with the story well on its way, off we go to the groom's room.
Hey there, handsome. Show me those pearly whites.
The groom was played by the dashing Percy Hyman. Percy Hyman got his start as the Albright toothpaste man. His fabulous smile adorned every tube. Albright had become hugely popular in the 1920s because it contained cocaine. It's true. If you read the tube, it was the fifth ingredient down, right after sugar. It wasn't long before he became a huge matinee idol.
Now, it's perfectly normal for a groom to get nervous before his wedding day. It is? Why, of course.
Percy Hyman was a wonderful performer. There are some people who say he was a bad actor, but to those people I just say, shut up.
Hey there, Mr. Mirror Man, shaking and a-quaking, trembling like those fraidy cats do. Something big be bothering you. Cold feet, brother, you got cold feet. You can make those cold feet hot with a little rhythm. Young feet, old feet can be uncontrolled feet. Rhythm makes those cold feet trot down the aisle. Frosty arches, they can learn to swing. Icy toe can jive. Wedding marches played in ragtime swing makes frigid souls come alive and take that jive. Cold feet, schmold feet, turn them into bold feet. You can make those cold feet hot.
Yeah? Well, why do you just slide back to your hollow, snap, snap, and burn? Take your mother is too. But I've got to find another minister. Zach, what are you up to?
I was just singing a song an old friend taught me. A Dixie remedy to get rid of those wedding day jitters.
You think you got the jitters? You got the easy part. I still gotta get the rights, the bourboniers, and the minister. I have the weight of the wedding on my shoulders.
George, it sounds to me like you got cold feet.
What do I got?
Cold feet.
What do I want?
Old feet.
What do I do? Scold feet?
No! You make the cold feet hot. Come on, George, join in. They'll make you feel good. There we go. George, that was your solo.
I'm a best man, not a hooker.
And George, you're dancing.
I am? I am! Cheers.
Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Turn them into trophies. Make them trophies.
You make the cold feet hot.
I love Percy Hyman. I love to think of him panting and sweating after a long, hard dance routine. He's still alive, you know. I saw him on the news recently celebrating his 100th birthday. To say that the passing years had taken their toll on him would be a grotesque understatement. They wheeled him out, and he had that wide-eyed look of pained confusion that God reserves for the very, very old on their birthdays. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one that says, "Who am I? Where am I? And why is this cake on fire?" Anyway.
All right. That's enough of that dancing around like a fool.
Can you blame me? I mean, today is my wedding day after all.
Well, you could have snapped an ankle. Tap dancing's too dangerous. Hey, why don't you go out for a skate instead?
Oh.
That's what I do when I want to blow off some steam.
Oh, George, what would I do without you?
Wait a minute. Oh, no. You're not going out like that, my friend. Here. Put on this blindfold.
Why?
You might see Janet.
Oh, what would I do without you?
Just looking out for you, my boy.
Okay.
Hey, no more tap dancing. Wedding bells will ring. Wedding bells will chime. Wedding bells will celebrate.
Just ignore it. It does this occasionally. It rings. Just ignore it. It will stop soon, I promise. What? What do you want? Hello. You have reached my answering machine. Leave a short message after the tone, and I'll call you back at my convenience. Thank you. Well, that's it. It's ruined. I hate it so much. It's so frustrating. It's like a cell phone going off in the theater. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. God, I hate that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hello? How are you? I'm good. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm at the theater ruining the moment. How about you? Oh, I couldn't get out tonight. I thought I'd ruin the moment by proxy. Just shake it off. Get it out of your head. Lock it out. Let's go back in our minds to 1928. They didn't have cell phones in 1928. Although I'm sure they had something for the ruining of moments. Bugles or something.
A happy wedding time.
Well, with the story well on its way, the scene shifts, and we find the bride, the glamorous Janet Vandergraff, lounging by the pool as she answers questions from reporters. Gonna get a little brandy.
Miss Vandergraff, is it true you're giving up a successful career to marry a man you hardly know?
Yes. Robert and I met on the Lido deck of the Ile-de-France. He amused me with stories of his father's oil interests. We spooned briefly. Then he proposed.
So then you won't be returning to the stage ever.
I shan't.
You shan't.
I shan't.
Can we hope you?
Of course. One more question. Oh, yes? Why in the world would anyone want to put an olive in Gibson?
I've got a question. How are you going to give up the footlights when you know very well you have grease paint in your veins?
Victor, please.
Oh, Janet. Dump the mug. Stay with the Follies. I'll give you anything you want. I'll put your name above mine on a marquee.
Oh, Victor, if you think this is about vanity, you couldn't be more wrong. I don't want to show off no more. I don't want to sing tunes no more. I don't want to ride moons no more. I don't want to show off. I don't want to wear this no more. Play the saucy Swiss no more. Blow my signature no more. I don't want to show off.
Janet, please.
Don't try to convince me. I've made up my mind. And that's it. I quit. I'm leaving it all behind. I don't want to be cute no more. Make the gentleman hoot no more. I don't want to wear fruit no more. I don't want to show off. We don't want to show off no more. Not me. Page 3. Ah, gee, I don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. Not me. Whee! I don't want to show off. Please, no more attention. I've counted to 10, and I'm through. Adieu. You'll never see. You'll never see this. Never see this. Never see that. Never loved no more. I don't want to show off. 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 No more. Did I miss something?
Well, Mr. Felsick, it's painfully obvious that Miss Vandergraff no longer has the desire to continue a life on the stage.
Can't you see? It's killing her soul.
Boys, this ain't over yet.
Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't do an encore.
I don't want to encore no more. Keep on shouting for more no more. Make the audience roar no more. I don't want to show off.
That was Jane Roberts as the bride. She was the Oops girl. Remember? Surely you remember the Oops girl. Don't you people read? She was the one who was billed as the girl whose sexual energy was so great that it caused the men around her to have accidents, spill their drinks and crash their cars into trees. And she would go, oops. Well, I'm not really doing it justice, but people just ate it up. She made a whole series of films. Oops, The Oops Girl, Oops Girl Come Home, and Oops Girl at Sea, which won an Oscar for visual effects.
All right. Begging and groveling didn't work. So on to plan B. And for that, I'm gonna need an accomplice. Some gullible, with loose morals. I know what I need. What do you call him? A European.
La 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 la.
In walks Adolfo, self-proclaimed ladies' man. Adolfo was played by former silent film star and world-class alcoholic Roman Bartelli. He was the one who later drank himself to death at his chateau in Nice. Remember? It was 5 days before they found the body, and by that time it had been partially consumed by his poodles. It was only partially consumed.
Excuse me, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hi, I'm Adolfo.
You are Adolfo?
Yes, I am Adolfo.
Not the Adolfo.
Yes, I am Adolfo.
Funny, you don't look like a scoundrel.
Yes, I am. What?
Why, I just overheard the groom saying that Adolfo is a scoundrel. I just heard him say that.
Adolfo, a scoundrel.
Those very words.
Adolfo is a scoundrel.
It's like I'm hearing it again.
He is saying this to people, to beautiful ladies with breasts for making the love. Why? Why, I must.
You must take matters into your own hands.
Yes. I must take this groom into my hands and kill him.
Yes. No, don't kill him. Just hurt him enough so he can't get married.
Right. Show me to this groom.
Right, this way.
What?
What?
This groom. Is he a big man?
Well,
A burly fellow?
he's got a big head.
No. Sweetie, this Adolfo will not do.
Adolfo, you see, is a lover of the beautiful ladies. He will not fight the big-headed men, only small, tiny, pale, wheezy little midget people that Adolfo can taunt very far away.
So you're a lover, not a fighter.
Yes, as I said, Adolfo is a lover of the beautiful ladies.
Well,
one might call me the king of romance.
Well, you know what they say. The best way to get revenge on a man is through his...
Window!
No! The best way to get back at a man is through his...
Door!
No! The best way to get revenge on a man is through his...
Door through the windows. But there are no other ways! I'm not gonna come down to the chimney like a Santa Claus!
His woman!
Through his woman!
You must seduce his woman.
Yes. Show me to this woman.
What? What?
This, woman. Is she a big woman?
Oh, no.
A burly woman?
No, she's the cat's pajamas.
The cat's pajamas?
She's a looker. An attractive woman.
Show me to this cat in pajamas. Adolfo will make her purr.
Roman Bartelli chewing the scenery. You certainly couldn't get away with a performance like that nowadays. Contemporary, mature audiences are too sophisticated to enjoy broad racial stereotypes on the stage. So we've banished them to Disney. Let the children sort it out, that's what I always say.
Underling,
Yes, madam.
the pastry chefs have been very kind to provide the liquor for the party, but Underling, we have to be discreet.
Yes, madam.
It's prohibition after all.
I'm aware of it, madam.
Yes, we'll have to use code words. For instance, if someone asks for a glass of ice water, they really mean they want a glass of vodka. Have you got that?
Yes, madam.
Are you sure? Maybe you should write it down.
Oh, I understand, madam. A glass of ice water is a glass of vodka.
What's a glass of ice water?
Vodka.
Ice water?
Vodka.
Ice?
Vodka.
Oh, well, you see, that's all done now. One less thing to do. One less thing to do. Let me think now. Oh, Underling, may I please just have a glass of ice water? That meeting with the pastry chef was rather trying, and I could use a fresh glass of ice water. Oh.
Your ice water, madam.
Oh, thank you, thank you. That was pure vodka, you poop!
I hate this scene.
Now I really do need a glass of ice water.
You want a glass of ice water, madam?
Ice water, yes. Are you going deaf?
Would God that I were.
You can see where this is going, can't you? It's really just a series of spit takes.
Your ice water, madam.
Thank you. Why, that was pure vodka, you poop.
The Drowsy Chaperone was quite progressive in some ways for its time. For instance, a Methodist actress playing the aviatrix, for example.
Your ice water, madam.
That was pure vodka, you poop.
Yes, some elements were quite progressive. Others were already stale in 1928. You know what? I'm just going to skip ahead.
Your ice water, madam.
Oh, you poop! Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to get some lime juice, madam.
Lime juice? For heaven's sakes, why?
I'm going to wring out my eyebrows and make a gimlet.
Now, you're probably asking yourself, what was that routine doing in the show? It's quite simple. There's a song coming up, and they needed to allow for the set change. It's mechanics. It's like pornography. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. In pornography, the storyline is quite simplistic. How do I pay for this pizza being a classic example? Well, my point being, as too in musical theater, the story only exists to connect the longer, more engaging production numbers. What? Well, what kind of society is this that we live in that I cannot compare and contrast the similarities and differences between musical comedy and pornography? It's not like I watch pornography. Honest.
In a few hours, I'm going to be Mrs. Robert Martin. Oh, my head is spinning.
Yes, life is a bad whirlwind.
This is a very interesting scene in the show. This is the only time in the show that Jane Roberts and Beatrice Stockwell are alone on stage together. Now, Jane Roberts was an emerging star, but Beatrice Stockwell was already well established and a force to contend with.
Oh, I'm so full of apprehension, but I suppose that's only normal considering the circumstances. Tell me, Chaperone, have you ever been married?
No, I drink for pleasure, not out of necessity.
Madam, your iced water, I'm afraid we're fresh out of olives.
Tell me, underling, have you ever been married?
Oh, heavens no, madam. If I am to serve a woman, I expect to be paid for my efforts.
Oh, you too? I suppose it must seem crazy to give up a successful career to marry a man I hardly know. But when I look into his eyes, his big monkey eyes, I just get all woozy. And that's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. The wooziness can be caused by any number of reasons. I mean, I'm woozy right now, but I'm certainly not in love.
Beatrice Stockwell was famous for her rousing anthems. She entertained and inspired the troops in every major world conflict up to and including the Falklands War. Of course, by that time, she was in her late 80s, and her anthems didn't as much rouse as they did stupefy. Still, she demanded a raising out and being placed in every show she ever did, regardless if it was appropriate to the situation. You just couldn't say no to her. That's star power.
Really, you're not being the slightest bit helpful. Couldn't you just allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration?
Inspiration, dear? Really? That's not my forte.
Well, I suppose, but if you could just take a moment and
as we stumble along through life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to do. Still, we stumble along through life's crazy labyrinth, never knowing right from left or left from wrong. And the best that we can do is hear a bluebird. He'll sing his song as we stumble along.
well, that was quite nice, Chaperone. That was quite nice, but I really don't see how it applies to my situation.
Let me explain.
Oh, you don't have to. I just needed to. But okay. It's a dismal little world in which we live. It'll bore you till you've nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders, 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents. Antarctica? Oh, please.
Antarctica, oh, please.
Still, you mustn't let it lick you. This planet, oh so bland. Keep an eyeball on the highball in your hand. As we stumble along through life's crowded dance floor, as we push and we shove, we live and we learn. And when we finally leave the bar and we see that morning star, we'll pull our bootstraps up and homeward turn. And I will stumble away to those blazing sunbeams, never knowing right from right or left from wrong. And the best that we can do is hear the bluebird. He'll sing his song as we stumble along, as we stumble, bubble, bubble, plumber, as we stumble along.
Don't you just love her? I mean, basically she sings a rousing anthem about alcoholism. That's what I love about her. She just does her own thing, regardless of the needs and concerns of others. My mother was like that.
Well, that was quite inspiring, Chaperone. But still, I'm so conflicted. Is Robert the man for me?
Well, that's just something that you'll just have to find out for yourself.
But I just don't know if he loves me.
Well, why don't you just ask him? Why don't you just say, Roger, do you love me?
It's Robert. And I'm not allowed to see him. In fact, it's your job to keep me away from him.
You're absolutely right, and I take the job very seriously. However, right at this moment, I'm feeling terribly, terribly drowsy. I just need a little lie down for a moment. I just... Now, whatever you do, don't go wandering into the gardens, seeking out your fiancé to ask him the question upon which your future happiness depends.
Oh, thank you, Chaperone. I just need to know
He loves me. Yes. Such a skinny little fool. Still, I envy her. Oh, when will love come crashing through my door?
In walks Adolfo, come to seduce the bride.
Hi, I'm Adolfo.
Try not to think of the poodles while listening to this.
I'm Adolfo, and you are the bride.
No, I am not.
What? But this is the bridal suite, and you are the only one here. Therefore, you must be the bride.
Interesting argument. However, I'm afraid you are a moron.
What?
Look, me? No bride. Perhaps I can take a message.
Very well. Dear Van de Graaf bride, I must make love to you, post-haste, and transport you to the place of ecstasy. The sooner the better, signed Adolfo, King of Romance.
Well, you saw through my little ruse.
Ah.
You found me out.
So you are the bride.
Apparently. Yes! Take me, Adolphe!
No. Oh. Not Adolphe. Adolfo. You must remember my name. For when we are making the love and you are screaming it, you must say the right name, or you ruin everything. How can I make you remember? I'm sure that you have heard the name Adolfo, a ladies' man who wins the claim Adolfo. A lovely miss, I am that same Adolfo. I introduce myself, I am Adolfo.
Nice to meet you. Shall we?
Not so fast. Now just in case you didn't hear Adolfo, now let me make this very clear, Adolfo. The lovely ladies always cheer Adolfo. When I repeat myself, I am Adolfo.
Understood.
I can sing it high,
Adolfo.
I can sing it low, Adolfo. I can sing it very fast. Adolfo. I can sing it very slowly. I would do it now, but it would take hours. Now, let us see if you can remember my name.
I'll give it a shot.
Now, who's the fellow that you see?
Adolfo.
And how should you refer to me?
Adolfo.
And who is it I'll always be?
Adolfo.
Now sing it proudly.
You are Adolfo.
Oh, let me spell it out for you. For all you lovely ladies out there who didn't hear for some reason. Perhaps you are hard of hearing or something. I don't know.
That was my mother's favorite number in the show. I think it was her secret fantasy to be swept off her feet by a Latin lover. I mean a real Latin lover, not a buffoon. But isn't that what musical theater is all about? Falling in love at the drop of a hat, spontaneous tangoing, suddenly finding yourself in an insanely romantic setting.
I'm an accident waiting to happen. La da dee da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da da. What was that? Oh, it's okay, madam. Don't worry. I'm getting married today, so I have to wear a blindfold.
A blindfold?
Say, I'm sorry. Who am I talking to anyway?
Why, it's me.
Oh.
I mean, me. Mimi from France.
This scene couldn't be more ridiculous.
So, you are marrying Janet Van der Graaf, non?
Oui.
I hear she is very beautiful.
Oh, oui.
And glamorous.
Oh, oui, oui.
Is it true she has an exceptionally broad range and excels at playing both comedic and dramatic roles?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble placing your accent. What part of France are you from?
Oh, the middle part, where they make the toast. So, you were telling me about your, how do you say it in English? Fiancé?
That's right.
Tell me, when was the moment you knew she was the only one for you?
It's an amusing story, actually. See, we were standing on the Lido deck of the Ile-de-France.
Yes?
I was amusing her with stories of my father's oil interests.
And then what happened?
I looked into her eyes, her big, glamorous eyes. And then I felt all woozy.
Oh, and then you fell? Oh, and then you fell?
Yes, right on my keister. I told her, I guess I don't have my sea legs yet.
But we haven't left the dock.
That's just what she said. And then I knew, I guess it must be love.
And then you said?
Oh, and then I said, there was a time I could stop on a dime. Forbearance was one of my talents. But since you've been around, I can't hold my ground. I'm consistently losing my balance. I'm an accident waiting to happen. I'm a mishap about to ensue. I'm the toy on the stair, the three-legged chair, the hem that's been caught by a shoe. When my two lovesick arms started flapping, there was nothing my ankles could do. I'm an accident waiting to happen, so how be I happen to you?
And then what happened?
Then she joined in.
When men say I'm sweet and they fall at my feet, my heart doesn't beat any faster. But when you lose control, it touches my soul. So I'm bracing myself for disaster. You're an accident waiting to happen.
That's right.
A catastrophe destined to be.
That's me. I'm the rags in the cellar.
A broken umbrella, a branch hanging loose from a tree. I could see myself jumping and flapping for a man who lives dangerously. You're an accident waiting to happen, so hurry and happen to me. then what happened?
And then we kissed.
You're an accident waiting to happen. So hurry and happen to me. You kissed a strange French girl on your wedding day!
Wait, I can explain. Oh, what have I done? Wait!
Oh no! It seems the blindfold and the fake French accent have led to a terrible misunderstanding. Will it all work itself out in the end? Of course it will. Don't be silly, it's a musical comedy. Things always work out in musicals. In the real world, nothing ever works out, and the only people who break out into song are the helplessly deranged.
Mr. Felsick!
Where is that philandering
Mr.
foreigner?
Felsick!
How long can it take to seduce one bride?
Mr. Felsick, you don't need Janet no more. I've been working on a new mind-reading act. Presenting Kitty, the Incomprehensible. Now think of something.
Oh, I'm thinking of something, all right.
I'm getting it. Pick up a loaf of rye bread and some milk. And don't forget to shave your legs.
You're in your own mind, you idiot.
No wonder it was so easy.
God, I gotta stop this wedding, but how?
Mr. Felsick!
It would seem the wedding is proceeding according to schedule.
Now it's time you receive your just desserts. What do you say, partner? Should we think up something special for Mr. Felsick?
Yeah. How about the Toledo surprise?
An inspired choice!
Toledo surprise? I've never heard of that.
Of course you haven't. Those who have heard of it are generally never heard from again.
We'll share the recipe with you.
First, you chop the nuts.
Then, you pound the dough.
Then you bake it up
Nice and slow. Then you got your Toledo surprise.
Could you boys run that by me one more time?
It's a very simple recipe, Mr. Felsick.
First, you chop the nuts.
Then you pound the dough.
Then you bake it up nice and slow. Then you got your Toledo surprise. What do you say we give him a taste?
All right.
Hold it! What style? What grace? What rhythm? Now open your fists. That's it. Now shake them. All right, now give me that recipe one more time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Go!
Chop the nuts, pound the dough, bake it up nice and slow. Then you got your Toledo surprise. Pick the peach, peel the skin, mush it up, throw it in. That's a tasty Toledo surprise. First you beat it up, then you sweet it up. When you heat it up, if it tries to rise, don't let it, it's a snap. Try it, folks. Whip your weights, split your yolks. That's a tasty Splendito Toledo surprise.
You boys are naturals.
Honest.
You keep working on it, and I'm gonna go work on your contract.
Hey!
A 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, what's going on here?
I'm developing a new act, Kitty.
Toledo surprise.
You're putting gangsters in the show and you won't put me in it. They're not even in the union.
You got it all wrong, Kitty. The act is for you. backup dancers.
Backup dancers? Holy cats! What that hot Toledo does to my libido. Yes, indeed, how sugary yum yum. Surprise! Grease the pan, lick the spoon, put the pan, mix it back to tuxedo. Toledo surprise!
Adolfo! He has big announcement to make! The wedding is out!
What? For the love of God, why?
Because Adolfo has made a love to the bride!
That's not the bride, you idiot. That's the chaperone.
The wedding is on!
The wedding is on. What? Robert kissed a strange French girl. Her name is Mimi. She's very beautiful.
Janet, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Hey, she was just like you, only French.
Sweet mother of pearl!
Underling.
Yes, madam.
What's all this commotion about?
It's the wedding, madam.
Oh, is there going to be a wedding?
Not anymore. What a tragedy. What a wonderful, wonderful tragedy. Clear the floor, boys. Let me show you how it's done. First you beat it up, then you sweet it up, then you heat it up. If it starts to rise, don't let it.
Toledo surprise.
Surprise?
Wait till it's ready.
Surprise?
Wait, wait.
Surprise?
Wait until it's ready.
Now it'll be ready.
You got it.
Make me twist, make me shake. This dessert takes the cake. Hits me like a torpedo. Toledo surprise!
Toledo surprise.
Dancing. Our dreams are in tatters.
Yes, but the tune is so infectious.
Oh, Robert, this is the saddest day of my life.
And the curtain falls, and it's intermission. Well, at least it would be if we were sitting in the Morosco Theater actually watching the Drowsy Chaperone, which of course we're not. I hate intermissions. They ruin the moment. 1 minute you're in a glamorous world full of music and color and light, and then bang, you're in a crowded lobby filled with tourists, and there's constant nattering about the lack of women's restrooms and crinkling candy wrappers. It's cruel. I could go for a snack. I'll be brief, I promise. I'll just run out really quick. 15 minutes tops. While I'm gone, you can get yourself something to eat too. Bye. It's a special K-bar. They're very good. I have a bit of a blood sugar thing. I have to eat small meals all day long or I get jittery. I know it's rude, but you wouldn't like the alternative. Believe you me. Believe you me. I remember my wedding day. I hadn't eaten breakfast, and the ceremony wasn't until 4 in the afternoon. I do. Ah! Are you surprised I was married? There you go, making assumptions about people. I'm a very complicated person. And I have to pee now. I'll be quick, I promise. But in the meantime, you could listen to the opening of Act 2 of The Drowsy Chaperone.
no see eye to eye.
But sometimes, Emperor, a different outlook could change your point of view.
What?
Precisely. What is it about the Asians that fascinate Caucasians? What is it about the Asians that's so nice? Is it the egg rolls, the wontons, the rice? Is it Buddha, Confucius, and their excellent advice?
Is it about Caucasian that mystifies Asian? What is it about Caucasian that's so odd? They call a pretty lady a broad. Oh, they have hair upon their chest and they only have one God. Impossible.
Sorry. That song was not from the Drowsy Chaperone. I have a cleaning woman who comes in once a month. Can I still say that? I have a woman? She's very good, but she has an annoying habit of touching my records and putting them away in the wrong sleeves. Even though I tell her, no touchy the records, Conchetta, no touchy the records. Still, I suppose if I spoke to her in complete sentences, she'd stop touching my records. That song opened Act 2 of another Gable and Stein show, The Enchanted Nightingale. Remember? A degrading piece of chinoiserie about an emperor who is told by a magical bird to marry his American elocutionist instead of his betrothed, and he ends up building the Great Wall of China. A slap in the face to 4,000 years of Chinese history, but it had some wonderful tunes. And did you recognize Beatrice Stockwell as American Lady? Isn't she elegant? And yes, that was Roman Bartelli as the emperor, the man of 1,000 accents, all of them offensive. Act 2 of The Drowsy Chaperone begins with this. A haunting lament sung from a very depressed bride. Now, she sings it bathed in the pale blue light of a sympathetic moon, which is ridiculous because it's the middle of the afternoon. Now, while you're listening to this, try to block out the lyrics. I know it will be hard, but they're not the best. But the tune is beautiful, and it truly communicates the bride's state of mind on her wedding. Just ignore the lyrics.
I put a monkey on a pedestal and tried to make that monkey stay. And he did for a time, but he needed to climb, and with other monkeys play far away.
Just gonna get a little more brandy.
He left his jacket on that pedestal beside his tiny rusty cup, and I haven't got the strength to pick them up. Oh, monkey, 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 you broke my heart in two. But I'll always save that pedestal for you. Come, my little monkey, come, my little monkey.
is so beautiful, it just floats on the air. And I must confess, I always get a little misty-eyed when I think of that tiny little jacket lying there, its long sleeves dangling on the floor.
Oh, monkey, 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 you broke my heart in two. But I'll always save that pedestal
Pedestal.
for you. Come, my little monkey. Come, my little monkey. Do.
Okay, here we go.
Wait,
Who are you?
I'm Janet Vandegraff.
Do you need anyone?
I don't need anyone.
What about the love of one man?
What do I care about the love of one man when I'm adored by millions? Do I need to be so gloomy? No, no, no. I could rule the world if so I chose. Sigmund Freud sends flowers to me every show. Gertrude Stein handed me a rose.
Now she really starts to let go.
Janet Vandegraff, ain't no nail that I can't hammer. Do I give up the life of glamour? Life of glamour, life of glamour? No!
I love this card. He's having a complete mental breakdown.
Come and ask me I don't wanna show off no more. I don't wanna spread mirth no more. You're the greatest on earth no more. I don't wanna, I don't wanna, I don't, I do, I don't, I do. I don't wanna show. Janet, sure, Janet, future, secure, Janet, millions, just fine. But any picture I would ever care to see includes just 1-2 timing cat who drives me. Oh, Robert, what a fool I've been. A helpless fool. I know now that I love you, and I've thrown it all away. I love you, monkey. Is love enough? Is love ever enough? I'd ask the stars above. Is it the monkey, my pedestal? I
Don't you just love that number? I mean, God, it's got everything. A little Busby Berkeley, a little Jane Goodall. Bye, my little monkey. And that's another thing I love about musical comedy in general. When a character is in crises, they sing and they dance, which is so much more entertaining than just whining about it. This is what I'm talking about. This is life. You manage to be happy for 5 seconds, and then something starts ringing. What? What do you want from me?
Hello. You have reached my answering machine. Leave a short message after the tone, and I'll call you back at my convenience. Thank you.
Oh, what a beautiful day for a wedding.
Shall I have the pews removed now, madam, or wait until the morning?
You know, I'm going to stop this here for a second. I don't want this number ruined by things that are ringing. What we have here are two vaudeville performers who have slipped through the cracks of time. And they are Ukulele Lil and Noel Fitzpatrick. I don't know anything about them. I mean, I suppose Ukulele Lil played the ukulele, although she does it in this show. I tried to find out more about them. I went through all of my books. I even tried Google. All of my searches ended up with Tiny Tim's autopsy photographs. Aren't they charming?
Why would you have the pews removed?
Well, the bride has called off the wedding, madam.
Oh, underling, never listen to a bride on her wedding day. Love is a very complex emotion.
Yes, madam.
Why, one minute you can be so close to someone, and the next, why, you just want to strangle them. Do you understand?
Oh, I understand the urge to strangle, madam, yes.
What? That's just the nature of love. Love makes lovers worry, love makes lovers fret. But here's a fact on which we can depend. Just like long ago when Romeo loved Juliet, love is always lovely in the end.
May I remind you, madam, that Romeo and Juliet was a tragedy.
Oh, I never read reviews. Love can start a quarrel, love can cause a din, but love has always been a trusty friend. What a happy fate for Hank the Eight and Anne Boleyn. Love is always lovely in the end.
But madam, Anne Boleyn lost her head.
Why, yes, she was in love. Love was good to Eve and Adam.
Here we go again.
And Samson and Delilah, too.
Good grief! May I ask a question, madam?
Why, yes, of course.
Why does nothing I say to you ever get through?
Don't mind if I do.
Exhausted me, madam. I think I'm going to have a glass of ice water.
Love sneaks up behind you, love falls from above, but love would never consciously offend. Love has certainly been kind to me, and my true love. Love is always lovely in the end.
But your husband was a brute.
I don't mean him, you silly coot. Love is always lovely.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love is always lovely in the end. Love is always lovely in the end.
Yes, that was charming. But on some level, that song really pisses me off. Love is always lovely in the end. I'm going to go out on a limb here. And yes, I've been drinking. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that love is not always lovely in the end. Often in the end, there are lawyers. And another thing. And another thing. Surely someone was aware of that awkward sexual connotation in the title? Love is always lovely in the end. I mean, really, is it just me? I guess what I'm trying to say is that number is naive, and irresponsibly so. I just thought that had to be said for the benefit of the young people. I won't interrupt anymore. There is a number, a little bit coming up that I have become completely obsessed with. Listen.
Oh, there you are. Oh, chaperone, I'm in a terrible state.
You certainly are. You can't go to the wedding dressed like that.
Oh, you poor dear. Haven't you heard? The wedding's been called off.
Oh, what? Not your wedding. Mine. Oh, that reminds me. Might I borrow your veil?
You're getting married. But to whom?
La 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 la. Ah, a beautiful lady with a most confused expression.
You're marrying Aldolfo?
Yes, I know it is surprising. However, when I look into his big eyes, his big clumsy eyes, I get all drowsy, and that's love, isn't it?
Yes, dear, that is love.
Help me. There you are. All right, I'm gonna put my cards out on the table. I got a weak heart. I can't take the pressure. If this goes on any longer, the old ticker is gonna give out. Please, tell me, is it gonna be a wedding or not?
Yes.
Thank the Lord in heaven.
Aldolfo and the chaperone are getting married.
What?
There you are. I have wonderful news. There's going to be a wedding.
Yeah, we know.
You know?
Yes, we just heard.
Who told you?
I did.
How did you know?
What difference does it make?
Mrs. Tottendale and I are going to be married at 7:30 this evening.
Oh.
What?
What? Oh, yes. Yes.
Congratulations to everyone.
Say, what kind of cockamamie wedding is this anyway? Everyone's getting married instead of the bride and the groom.
Janet, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hello, Mr. Martin.
Oh, please don't be that way, Janet. Look, can't you find it in your heart to marry me? It is our wedding day, after all, and well, George has got into all this trouble, and I do love you more than I can say.
But you kissed another woman.
Yes, I know, and I just don't understand it. I mean, this may sound ridiculous, but Janet, when I was kissing that French girl, it was like I was kissing you.
Oh, Robert, you were kissing me.
Wait, you mean you're Mimi? Well, that French accent was remarkably accurate.
Why, thank you. I developed it when I played the role of Monique in Hold That Baguette.
There you are. Wait a minute. Before you do anything else, I want you to think about this. No matter how well you play the part of the happy wife, you'll never, ever get another standing ovation again.
Oh, I just don't know. I'm so confused. Chaperone, just this once, please give me a piece of advice that is coherent and appropriate to the situation. Should I marry Robert?
Well, my advice to you is...
Now here it comes. Listen, not only the final culmination of the plot, but a moment that has fascinated me for years and has brought me back to this record again and again and again. Now here it comes. Listen.
Well, you can.
You can't quite make out what she's saying. Someone dropped the cane. Look, I'll play for it again.
Well, you can.
Is she saying live while you can or leave while you can? I mean, it is Beatrice Stockwell after all, so it may just be a cynical quip. But then again, that is what you think, right? Do you leave while you can or do you live while you can? It's not an exact science. An arrow doesn't fall out of the sky and point to the one we're supposed to be with, right? So you say it to someone one day. You say, I love you. And you say it just like that. You pose it as question. But they take it as fact. So you try to make things happen, and next thing you know, there she is standing in front of you in a $3,000 dress, and her nephew made the chuppah. And you try to make things work. You try, and it doesn't. And one day you just say it out loud. You say, who are you? To that alien form staring at you in the bed beside you. And there's couples counseling, and you try, and you fight, and all of your conversations are about her eating disorder and your Zoloft addiction. And then finally, you lose the deposit on the house, and it all ends on one particularly ugly high note with your only copy of Gypsy, the good one, with Tyne Daly, flying across the living room and crashing on the wall and breaking into 1,000 pieces. But still, in a larger sense, in a broader sense, it's better to have lived than to have left, right?
Well, you can.
You have no idea how many times I've listened to that.
Oh, Chaperone, you certainly have a way with words. Robert, my answer is yes. I will marry you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, Mr. Felsig, looks like this wedding is a done deal.
Now you're in trouble.
And there's muffin you can do about it.
But there is. I found a replacement. A new leading lady. Presenting Kitty, the Incredible. Now, Kitty, I want you to concentrate and show these boys that you can read my line. My line.
Kitty, will you marry me? Holy cats, Mr. Felton! Yes! Yes!
Oh, isn't she amazing?
Well, what are you all waiting for? You ladies go put on your little frillies. We all got to get married in one big bundle. That's how they do it in Utah. Come on.
Well, George, I don't know how you did it, but you managed to pull it off. 4 weddings in one day. You know, I guess you're everyone's best man now.
I am?
Yeah.
You are?
I am.
Hip hip
Hooray! He's George, the best man, George.
I'm honored to be doing what a best man ought.
He's basking in the glory of a fight well fought.
Wedding bells will ring.
Wedding bells will chime. Wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding time. Wedding bells will ding. Wedding bells will dawn. Wedding bells will ding-a-ling, and we will ding along.
Minister, you may begin. Oh no! I forgot the minister!
Robert?
gay tricks, and then we'll fly and let you lovebirds tie the knot. So sorry to crash the party, folks, but we'll have this fixed in 2 shakes, and then we're off to Rio for Carnival.
Wait. A captain of a ship can perform a marriage, right?
Yes.
A pilot is the same as a captain, yes?
Yes.
And an airplane is a kind of sheep. A sheep of the air. Some people call it an airship.
Oh, ship! Yes! Wait, I got it. Tricks. She can marry us all on the plane and we can honeymoon in Rio. A bride and groom in a chapel may bring a tear to the eye, but what a thrill when the birds trill. I do in the sky. When vows are set in the meadow, the bees and daffodils sigh. But once when sweethearts come, I do in the sky. Do you? With the rainbows bending before us and clouds meandering by, I can't restrain that sweet refrain. I do in the sky.
Shit. Terribly sorry. This happens occasionally. It's a terrible old apartment with bad wiring. That's better. I'll have this fixed very quickly, I promise. Keep the show alive in your minds. Don't allow yourselves to get distracted. Don't talk to anyone. Yes? Let me just get that.
Do you know your lights are out, Poppy?
Yes,
You know, we got a big problem in the basement with the rats. They chew up all the wires, so we gotta replace the breakers. I gotta check the breakers.
Now?
Yes, now.
Well, we'll go.
Okay, I make like Spider-Man. I turn off the dark and turn on the light.
Oh.
Okay, here I go.
Try another switch.
Oh, this one. You're right. Here we go. What was that?
Nothing. Music.
Oh, do you like the Broadway shows?
No.
Do you like the musicals? Yes, you do. I say, oh my God. Do you know Chica Rivera?
Yeah.
I love Chica Rivera.
Yeah.
I come to this country because of Chica. Ever since I hear her on the West Side Story record, and she say, I want to be in America.
Okay, by me in America, everything free in America. Yeah, right.
And knobs on the door. Yeah, I know the song.
I know. You got a lot of posters. Just about some paintings, make it nice. They're going to have a revival of a show about a painter by that guy, Esteban Sondheim. Sunday in the Park with Jorge.
A personal favorite.
Yes. And, did you ever see the Miss Saigon, the way they landed a helicopter right on a stage? I don't believe that.
Imagine that.
I gotta get back to the basement there and track those rats.
Yeah.
They chew up the whole building.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. It's ruined. One note away from the end of the show and the mood is broken. I should just start the record again from the beginning. No. I can't do that, can I? Oh, it's so frustrating. I love this show so much, and I've never even seen it. I know it's not the perfect show. The spit take scene is lame, and the monkey motif is labored. But it does what a show is supposed to do. It takes you to another world, and it gives you a little tune to carry within your head. A little something to help you escape from the dreary horrors of the real world. A little something for when you're feeling blue. As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to do.
Waiting to happen.
Still we bumble our way on life's crazy labyrinth,
letting bells will chime,
barely knowing left from right or right from wrong.